Hi everybody, thanks for watching. Today I'm going to show you how to make pickled little sausages. These are the little smokies or the cocktail weenies. They're going to be delicious, they're going to be spicy, and they'll be ready in about 3 weeks. Simple ingredients. We've got 3 types of peppers for color and flavor. We've got a jalapeno pepper, some fresh garlic, a Vidalia onion, and we've got spices, pickling spices, cayenne pepper, alum, garlic powder, and to keep it all together, distilled white vinegar. We've also got some sea salt. So we're going to combine all of these together, heat them up, make a nice saute, and then put them with the vinegar and put them in our ball jar and pickle them up. In about 3 weeks, we're going to have a whole jar full of little delicious firecrackers. So stick around and stay tuned and see how it's done. And as always, thanks for watching. I'm going to cut up the peppers, about a half a cup of sliced and diced each one. It's pretty boring to watch me slice and dice, so I'll do it and fast forward and let you listen to some cool banjo music. Okay, I've got my about a cup and a half of colored peppers in there. I don't like a lot of jalapeno or a lot of heat. I like spices. So I'm just going to use 1 jalapeno pepper so I can identify it from any other green pepper. Normally I have green peppers, but not today. I like to cut these and just leave them as discs or little coins. So that way I can tell when I'm grabbing one if I'm eating it later on, so I don't grab the real spicy one. So we'll just cut these into coins. This batch is for me. I'm going to make a batch for my wife, and she eats these things like potato chips. So I'm going to add about 10 or 12 jalapenos in her batch. But not for me, because I like to taste things, not burn my mouth. That's a nice way to say I'm a pansy. And about a quarter cup of the sweet onion. Okay, we've got everything sliced and diced up, ready to go, and I've got my spices mixture ready to go. I just wanted to talk you through the ingredients and the amounts first. First, we got about a quarter cup of several different peppers for color and flavor. I don't have the green pepper today, just the orange, red, and yellow bell peppers. And I've got a half a cup of diced onions. I've got 1 jalapeno coined up for me. And then for spices, here's the mixture we have. First off, we've got a tablespoon of regular pickling spice. You can get this at any supermarket in the spice aisle. It's just a predetermined mixture of spices called pickling spices. 1 tablespoon of that. I've got half a teaspoon of cayenne pepper to give it some zip. Although I've got the fresh garlic cloves in here, I also put in a little bit of Spice World chopped garlic in there to give it a little more kick. But even on top of that, I've got half a teaspoon of powdered garlic or garlic powder. The last spice I have here is a half a teaspoon of alum. And alum, when it sits here in the mixture of the vinegar, will help get the sausages snappy over time. They won't be all rubbery, they'll be snappy. It takes a little while of work, so it's not going to be good after a week, but after a month or so, you'll have a nice firm, almost like a pickle-like sausage. So those are the mixtures: pickling spice, cayenne pepper, garlic pepper, alum. Got 2 teaspoons or 2 tablespoons of sea salt and the garlic. So we're going to mix this all in a small saute pan with a little bit of vinegar to combine them all, and then we'll combine that in the jar with the cocktail wieners and get these things going. A little distilled vinegar first. Quarter cup, maybe a third of a cup. And I'm going to bring in my beautiful 6-year-old daughter over here to be my guest stirrer. Maddie, you up for it? Use the wooden spoon. Right there.
Oh, yeah.
And slowly stir that. Nice work, honey. Here you go, let's get a little mixture going. Let me take it over for just a second.
Yeah.
How's it smell?
I can't really tell because you told me if I smell jalapeno stuff.
Well, the jalapeno will burn you because they're so spicy. But when they're mixed with everything else, they're fabulous. Okay, so just keep stirring that gently.
It smells like
It
candy.
smells like candy. Let's get a zoom in for Chef. Let's see. Give us a smile. Nice work, honey. So we're going to bring this to a slow boil. And in the meantime, I'm going to sanitize my ball jar. To hold these 3 pounds of meat, I've got a half-gallon ball jar. These are a couple of bucks a piece. I think I paid 11 bucks for 6 of them at Walmart. But I'm going to pour some boiling water in that and get it all sanitized, ready to go. Okay, I've got this to a boil, so I'm going to turn it way down, just to low, to let that mingle a little bit. And I'm boiling my water over here to quick sanitize that jar. It smells great. Check back in a few minutes when we put it in the bottle. Okay, I just finished pouring boiling water all over my jar and the lid and the ring, so that is sanitized. And now we're going to start packing this full of the little wieners, and then pour our mixture in and top it off with vinegar. I'm not going to stick these with a toothpick. Typically when I do the sausages, I'd stick toothpick holes in all these to try to get the pickling mixture to infuse into the sausage better. I'm just going to try this, pouring them direct, and see how that does. Okay. I only got 2 things of Smokies in there. I'm going to try to add a little bit more. Push them down in there. And then simply we're going to top this off with regular room temperature vinegar. Seal the jar. And then the difficult part begins, the wait. But all good things are worth the wait. Shake this up. A lot of you ask about, how long these last. Why do I put it in the fridge? Well, I put it in the fridge because that's where we keep our food in the house. We're a modern house. I don't have a cellar to keep it cool. And they'll last as long as I eat them. I've had pickled eggs made this way. Kind of an experiment to see how long they last. I still have about a dozen left, and they're almost 18 months old. But these are done. Now all we need to do is wait. So we've got about 2.5 pounds of little smoky sausages in there. About 2 weeks, we'll be able to try the first one, and they're going to taste like firecrackers. They're going to be delicious. So give it a shot. Stay tuned for the taste test, and as always, thank you for watching.